Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Today I started the streaming on LeetCode. So before I get into this, I am trying to solve as many as LeetCode problems in this channel. Please do join and support. And let me share the screen. Okay, I hope you guys can see the screen. And let me start the streaming. Okay, I will start with the LeetCode 75 questions. It's loading up. I've solved few of them, but still I will start with the first one again. My aim is to complete that LeetCode 75. Merge the strings alternatively. Let me redo this. So basically in this they're saying to merging the strings alternatively. So we have been given two words ABC and PQR and we have to put it alternately. So before I start, I usually do is keep a return and some value like ABC and print and check it out what are the words we are getting, like word 1, word 2, and give a run. So this, by doing this, we were understanding what these are the inputs like ABC, the word 1, it's 2, and the output expected is in alternative letters. So let's do that. So I will be taking an result variable. Okay, and let it be empty for now, and I have to do a for loop. I don't know, let me try it out. I think this might work. In word 1, so I never did this. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying it out. I don't know will it work or will it give an error. Let me check it out. Int b and run. Oh, okay, to my alias. Okay, it does not work. Thought if it worked it would have been cool. To solve this, so does not work like this. So let's do a simple thing. So we need to check. Okay, let me increase the coding screen area so that it's visible. So the thing we need to do is now we have to see which of them has yes, so that the for loop will end quickly. So for before that main len. Okay, main len equal to len min of len word 1 comma min of word 2. Okay, the next line. Now I got the minimum value, so I can do for I in range of this min len. Okay, min len, my bad, min len. So I will get the value of I. Now only thing is I have to start pushing the values to res variable. So what I will do, result underscore variable. Okay. Result underscore variable equal to result underscore variable plus word 1 of I plus word 2 of I. Okay, after doing this, after doing these things, only thing is now this has the value now. The issue is if one of them is higher, we have to append all that at the end in one shot. To do that, I have to do an if else. There could be an alternate way, but I'm using this. So if len of word 1 greater than len of word 2, if this is the possibility, if this is greater than result underscore variable result underscore variable plus after the particular point, so word 2 of it should be len of word 2, I guess. Let me check it out. I don't know, this will run at first shot, so let's hope it works. I'll copy this line. Okay, instead of word 2, make it word 1 and result underscore variable, and also let's print it out because we will also not come to know what is happening. I mean, variable. Let me run. Okay. Oh, this is not mine. This is len and run. Okay, run. Let me see the results. Okay, it has passed in two of them. Okay, okay. It was okay. Last two things did not join. Why did not they join? Oh, okay. Instead of this should be len of word 1, I guess. Word 1 is greater. This is word 2 and word 1. I think it should work now. Let me pull. Yeah, it worked. Let me submit. Yeah, it beat 61% of all the other Python users. I guess it's good. Let's start the second problem. Okay, after this, the second one. So we have solved the merge string alternatively now. Greatest common divisor. It could be a tricky one because I don't even remember how I solved the last time. I have solved this, but don't even remember. So there is two strings and I have to find the common divisor. Okay. No idea. ABC, can A? Yes, of course we can. Can A be? Yes. Okay. I really don't have any idea how to solve this. Hmm. Attach common divisor. Okay, I'll take one variable and check it out. Let's see. Minimum is the string 2. String 2 will be the minimum thing, I guess. Because, no, not minimum, cannot be one, can be single letter. Can you divide this? Cannot divide. So only a cannot. I really don't have the answer in mind. I don't even know the logic how to solve this. But this should be pretty simple if I tried it out in the brute force way. Because I have solved this. That means I can solve it this time. Mhm. String 2 will always be less, I guess. And let's see the hint. Hint or the greatest common divisor must be a prefix of each string. So you can try all prefixes. So prefixes means I can eliminate from the back. Okay. So yeah. So I can start from the front because it gives me less number of characters. So after that means I have to only check A. If A is not working, I can check A B. If A B is not working, I can check A B C. If these three is not working, I can stop. It's not like again I have to check B C. If B C is not working, I have to check C. So this gives me an edge that I can solve this problem. That's why it could be an easy one. If just without prefix thing it was given, this could be a hard question. So let me go to the coding area. Mm, okay. How can I check? I can check if A exists in both, if AB exists in both, and ABC exists in both. Mhm. I really don't know the answer properly. Let me go through some online resource that might help me a lot because solving it like a fluky way may not improve our coding skills. So let me go to this guy. This
Hey
guy,
everyone,
this
welcome
guy's
back, and
very
let's
well
write some more
actually.
neat code today. So today let's solve the
Mm,
string multiple times. We could add it twice or three times or more times, maybe even the two string term. Now you can see from this there exists a substring. This
He's explaining the question,
the
drawing the
result. One last thing we try 2. Yes, it divides both of them, and it does create both. The sense that's going to between the minimum of every time we do that. In the worst case, given a candidate X, we're going to need to build this entire string, which is of length n, and we're going to need to build this entire b, and we're going to call inside of that loop. So this is the overall time, and then we're going to iterate it up. So we're going to start L. This is an L.
Okay.
Maybe I should make it capital, but I'll leave it lowercase for now. L is in the range of the minimum of length 1 and length 2. And then we want to check if is divisor. I'm going to create a helper function to do this, where the substring, we can pick either one, string 1 or string 2, because if it's a divisor of one, it has to be a divisor of the other. So we'll pick just arbitrarily starting with string 1, so a substring going from the beginning all the way to L. Oh, and I forgot, with our loop, we want to actually iterate not starting from 0, but we want to start at the number itself and then iterate down, going down -1 each time. But this substring, we picked it from string 1. We could have picked it from
So
string
it's
2,
coming
and
from
the result
plus
would be the same, because remember, x, whatever it is, it has to go
the
into both
smallest
of the
is gonna
strings,
give
and
us.
that's what
I
we're going
thought
to
this
check
was
in
like
our isDivisor
it was
function.
in
Now, if
prefix.
this were to return true, that would mean we found our result, because we're doing this in a greedy way. So we would just return that string 1, going from the beginning up until L. And if we never find it out here, then we can just return an empty string. I think that's the default. Now, to actually define our helper function, let's call it isDivisor. It'll be given some length L. First, we want to check that L is a factor of the length of both strings. The easy way to check that is length 1 modded by L. So if this is non-zero, or if this is non-zero, then we know it's not a factor, because it has to be 0. So if it's not a factor of both of the strings, then we just return immediately false. We know it's not a divisor of both strings. But if it is, well, at least the length of it is a divisor, then we want to actually try to build the string. But how do we build the string? Well, I'm going to create a couple variables, f1 and f2. These are going to be like the factors. I guess I should write out the entire variable, but I really hate writing out variables in LeetCode. So to get f1, we're just going to take the length of string 1 and divide it by L. We're doing integer division in Python, because we need to round down. Well, this would never be a decimal anyway, because we made sure that it is a factor, so I guess you don't really need that, but I'll leave it anyway. L2 divided by L. So these are going to be the factors. This is going to tell us how many times we have to multiply. So when we take string, that substring we were talking about, our candidate L, this is it. We're going to multiply that by F1, and we want to make sure that this is equal to string 1. And we also want to make sure that this is true for string 2. So here we just changed this to F2, and we changed this to string 2. You could say we need to change this to string 2. You could, it would work, but it'll work in both cases, because remember, our candidate is going to be the same for both strings anyway. And if both of these are true, we return true. If they're not, we return false, so we can literally just return this entire value. Oh, and I just noticed that here we're passing in the string. We don't want to do that. We want to pass in L itself. So this is the entire code. Let's run it to make sure that it works. And as you can see, yes, it does, and it's pretty efficient. If this was helpful,
I did not understand anything, so let's check it out one more time in some other place. Actually, that guy explains very well in other videos, but today I could not catch up, because some questions may not be trained in my mind to solve, so that could be the reason. Let's see here what they hold. Okay, okay, I will do a tricky thing, that is I will go to my old submissions. Okay, this is not the right way, but I'll see my old submission I have solved. Okay, no, this is not the right way to solve, and I have not solved in a proper way, because of which I think I copied it from somewhere and pasted and checked it out, is it working or not. So it's not the way, and I think it's state of problem. Let me try to understand his code because he explains good. So first he has taken a for loop in which he has sent minimum which has L1 or L2. So L1 or L2 usually it will be the second string which will be smaller, but it is not specified, but he is taking that is the initial point of the length and is going in reverse order. Okay, if L is of 5 is taking from a string from that point to till 5. So it took entire string in his devices. So that means in this line number 1 around here he got the entire string and is sent over here of the minimum string. Now minimum string is len1 undivided modular of 1 or true 1 return false. Okay, modular of okay, what is that? Oh, not okay. Return false. I guess the reminder should be 0 0. I guess something gets reminded, then only value will not be 0. So that means if it is not dividing, send it back. That's good. I guess okay. Then that's something. Next, he has taken f1 is equal to len1 divided by 1 and 1 2. Okay, he has divided both of them. Can he divide it completely? That's what he was checking. And he has written str of L into turn str of 1. What is now str of 1? Str of 1 from L into f1. F1 is divided by. Okay, he's just checking it out. Okay, I got it. I got the logic, but I don't think I can solve it without seeing. But I got what it is doing. If it comes as true, turn 0 0 is 0 0 turn 0. Okay, I got it. Got it. Let me try this. First thing is call a for loop in which I'll call I in range. Call I in range. Okay. Guys, I got some issues. I have to end this stream. I have to go to some place, so I will be continuing this, but thanks for